What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Reezy Resells, and I totally forgot to play my new intro music. Also, this is the first time I'm using open broadcasting software OBS to broadcast, and also the first time using the Canon M50 DSLR camera to broadcast, and I think the first time using my new microphone setup. So I am not sure, and I fully expect this entire broadcast to fail. But let me hit you with the goods real quick. Here we go. I was supposed to do this when I first started, so let me do that now.
Came from the sewer, but look at us now. Entrepreneurs making moves in the clouds, doing the family proud. Follow the hustle, stop tripping, gotta blast off. If you ain't flipping, then you slipping, get that cash out. Follow the hustle, stop tripping, gotta blast off. If you ain't flipping, then you slipping, get that cash out. Them OGs, follow the hustle, overseas, follow the hustle. Yo, Reezy, tell them to follow the hustle. Them OGs, follow the hustle, overseas, follow the hustle. Yo, Reezy, tell them to follow the hustle.
Hi, this is Ted Williams, the man with the golden voice, and you're now listening to the Reezy Resells Show. And if you ain't flipping, you slipping.
All right, now we're back to the video. Sorry for those of you that aren't watching live and you have to deal with all of my live antics because I got a new mix board and a new mic, and this is all new to me, so I'm trying to make it work out well. So big shout out to the Thriftologist who recorded that intro song for me. It still needs to be mixed. That's the first time anybody has heard it. That's going to be going on all of my YouTube videos with my new intro rolling out. The new mix board has Bluetooth, so when we do call-ins, there's no more holding a phone up to the microphone. And that other voice you might recognize as Ted Williams, the man with the golden voice. It was a viral. He is a voiceover dude that does radio. He was homeless and it went viral. I just happen to know somebody that knows that dude, so I got him to do that sound for me. And right now, let me try to press this button and see if we switch over to the screen recording version. Let me see. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. You guys should be seeing the screen now. Can you guys see the screen? I'm not 100% sure. It's looking like it's working. It's looking like it's working. Can you guys see the screen? I think you guys can see the screen. All right, you guys got the screen. You heard my man Ted Williams with the golden voice. We're out here about to get busy. So today's video, let me switch it back real quick. So today's video, I want to show you guys a quick way that you can make money on Twitter, right? So this is not exclusive to Twitter. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cold. Don't worry. It's not coronavirus. We're good. Got plenty of toilet paper stocked up. Anyways, so this is a way that you can make money on Twitter, and it's basically free, almost completely free. You don't have to hold any inventory. You don't have to invest in any product. And the best thing about this is you're taking advantage of existing traffic, of which there's a lot of traffic on Twitter. So let me switch back to the, I got to keep checking to make sure I'm on the right thing. Okay, so now you guys can see my screen again, and I want to show you what I experienced today. This is going to be a pretty short video unless I ramble on like I usually do. So today I got this, I saw this tweet. My buddy actually sent me this tweet from Elon Musk, one of my heroes, right? It says the coronavirus panic is dumb. You guys can see this, right? You guys can see this. I'm sure you can see this. So I'm beginning to learn I need multiple screens for this setup so that I can have the chat on a separate screen. So we got some work to do, guys, but we're in the new studio and we're going to get down. So here's a tweet by one of my heroes, Elon Musk, says the coronavirus panic is dumb. And I do agree with him, but we're not going to talk about that. So let's go look at the comments under the tweet. So this tweet, let's analyze the traffic real quick. Elon Musk has a lot of followers on Twitter, and he says a lot of stuff that gets a lot of traffic. So here, this has 330,000 retweets and 1.6 million likes. The man could probably just tweet one letter on accident and get 100,000 likes. I guarantee it. So let's scroll through here. Here's this comment at the top. It's a more recent comment 2 hours ago from Damon Mildly. Here's a comment from Sean 5 hours ago. Here's another comment from Elon replying to Sean with a funny little picture. Here's another picture, comment from Santosh, one from Ned. And then here is this one. And this is the one I want you guys to see from Tweets on a Mug. Earlier today when I saw this, this was the second, I believe the second tweet out here. So look at this real quick. And so I actually was sent this just to calm me down, because I was telling, like, yo, dog, I'm freaking out about this coronavirus. You know what I mean? They about to get me. I don't know who they are, but they could be the preppers. They could be the virus. They could be the government. I don't know, man. I'm scared. I don't know why, but I'm scared. And so he sent me this knowing that I look up to Elon Musk, and I was like, all right, cool, chill, I'm good. But then I scrolled down and I saw this, and then my business mind went wild, right? And so looking at this, let me make sure you guys are with me. All right, you're still with me. We're good. Quit panicking, Reezy. You see this mug, and then you see the name Tweets on a Mug. And basically, this is a mug with a tweet from Elon Musk on it, and it says, if life is a video game, the graphics are great, but the plot is confusing and the tutorial is way too long, right? But obviously, this guy has a brand around it, and without even clicking on his name to look at it, you already know what's going on. The man has built a brand around putting tweets on mugs, and he's using a print-on-demand service like Printful or another website. There's a lot of different websites that do print-on-demand. Print-on-demand, in case you guys aren't aware of what it is, it's a service where you post products, and then when someone buys it, then they print it and send it to them. So merch by Amazon, that's print on demand. Any other products that Printful makes, go to Google, type Printful space products. You can see all the different products that Printful makes, but there is lots of websites that do this. Redbubble, Zazzle, Spreadshirt. There's like 100 million different ones, but let's focus on Printful for this one. So let's click on the dude's name real quick, Tweets on a Mug. And I bet he even has the website tweetsonamug.com. Let's go check this out. Tweetsonamug.com. Okay, he does. Good guess, Reezy. Good guess. How'd you know? So check it out. This is a basic Shopify. I'm guessing. I'm not an expert on Shopify, but I'm guessing this is a Shopify website. He has all these different mugs. They're $15.99. The layout looks pretty good. You got Donald Trump mugs, Elon Musk mugs. Those are two featured sections. You can go to view all collections, and you can see he's got all kinds of stuff. Actors and actresses, Andrew Yang, comedians, celebrities, custom, God, Kanye West, Obama. Let's see some of the mugs that he got for Kanye, all right? If I got any cooler, I would freeze to death. Drake called me threatening me. That's hilarious. It just says, Drake called me threatening me. All right, so you guys get the basic idea, right? Now let's go and look at some of the detailed stuff. So this is his actual, I'm trying to scroll up, but I'm already scrolled up. This is his actual Twitter for @tweetsonamug. And we're going to go through here and look at some of the tweets that that he's done. And so I just chose the media section because anything with the picture is going to show up, and he's putting the pictures up because that makes stuff sell. So here's Tweets on a Mug with Donald Trump. This only has 18 likes. This has 1 retweet, 3 likes, 12 likes, 17 likes. The key is to get a lot of likes and retweets because that's what's going to convert. Now look at this one. Do you notice that one has so many more likes? Look at this right here. These are the ones that he's going for, right? Because this has 23.6 thousand likes. And this was the reply that he did to the tweet from Elon saying the coronavirus panic is dumb. And then he just jumped in there and boom, piggybacked on top of Elon Musk's, on top of the traffic. Let me see why the camera got all blurry. God, there's too much stuff to worry about with these new camera settings. All right, I don't know. Looks good to me. Maybe we should turn on the other light. Hold on, let me see if this looks any better. Does this look better with the second light on, or did I look better with half illuminated? You let me know. I'll leave it on until you guys figure it out. But the goal for him is to make a lot of posts that gets a lot of likes and retweets like this one right here. So let's do some simple math here. If he got 23.7 thousand likes on this, how many, let's bring up the calculator, 23,700, let's say, what would you guys say, 1% of the people that liked it went and bought a mug? Would that be good? Like times 0.01? Like, would that be good? So let's say he sold 237 mugs. That might be a huge overestimate, and if you guys know better than I do, let me know, because I feel like maybe, let's say 10% of the people that liked the post went and looked at the mugs, and then 1% of those people bought the mugs. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to say, hey, maybe 1% of the people that liked that post went to his website and purchased a mug. So let's go back and look at these. Now, over here on Printful's website, they have a profit calculator. You can find this easily by going to Google, type profit, Printful, Printful products, profit, something like that. And so I selected the mugs, and I have it, your cost is $7.95. When you sell it at $15.99, your profit is $8.04. Now, the one thing I'm not sure about is, does this include the shipping? Let me see what it says here. Use our profit calculator to get a ballpark for how much you earn per product, but there's more to it than that. You also have to take into account the fixed costs you pay to run your store, like hosting or payment providers. Once you subtract your total expenses from your sales, you have your net profit. I think this includes, I'm pretty sure this includes shipping, right? So you buy it for $8, you sell it for $15.99. This is his price. I put it in there, right? And that cannot be right. But I mean, I guess I really should have looked this up. I'm not 100% sure. If this includes profit, let's go look at the shipping prices, because I did look up the shipping prices for the mugs. Shipping prices to the USA for one mug is $6.99. So let's go and look at this. And so if you're buying for $8 and your shipping is $7, that is going to be $15 total. So if selling it for $16, you make a little over $1 profit. So someone that's smarter than me, let me know if this $8 profit includes shipping on Printful or not. I actually think that it does not. If it doesn't include shipping, you're only going to make $1. So this means that this man, if he's using Printful, selling his tweets on a mug, and I did a little test here, including shipping, because I filled that out with a bunch of fake test 123 Main Street, selling for $15.99, free shipping, no shipping charge, which means that he's only making $1. But if he sold 237 mugs from that post, then he made $237 from a single Twitter post. And now this example, tweets on a mug, this is just mugs, right? Like, it's a pretty niche product, a mug. You could do t-shirts, you could do anything. There's so many products that Printful offers. Products, Printful. Look at all of the products that Printful offers. Hats, backpacks, hoodies, jackets, shirts, long sleeves, canvases, water bottles, yoga pants, beanies. There's an infinite amount of products, but basically obviously, like, you could have an existing brand and then use Twitter to get traffic, but using the Twitter as its own whole business model and I've done this myself before. I have some anti-Trump shirts. I also have some pro-Trump shirts, so don't get mad at me if you're watching this and you're one way or the other way. It doesn't matter. Money doesn't lie. And you can just have a tweet, and then it gets a bazillion likes, and then you just jump in there, boom, drop your link in there, and then just log out and just wait and see what happens. You might get 5 likes. You might get 30,000 likes. I can guarantee you, if you get 30,000 likes on one of your posts, you're definitely going to get some purchases. So it's a very powerful strategy to leverage the existing traffic on Printful. And hopefully I didn't totally butcher this broadcast here. I'm trying to make it look not too terrible, but I think I might have totally just ruined it. But how dare you on a mug? Reezy, control plus minus. What does that mean? Better with one light. All right, let's turn off the other light. All right, cool. So Reezy, dark side is back on the dark side with half of my face in the shadows. But basically, guys, the whole concept for this video is just how you could use existing traffic. And someone like Elon Musk, someone like Donald Trump, other celebrities, controversial topics, people have a lot of traffic on Twitter around these things, and you can leverage it just by jumping into the comment stream and literally saying nothing. Dude said nothing and just dropped his mug on there. Nothing. Let's go back and verify that he said nothing. Look, he replied to Elon Musk, and the only thing he did was tweet out the link to his mug. That's it. And a picture. This picture might have been automatic when you put the tweet here. I'm not sure, but he might have posted the picture instead and then put the link there as well. But it's not like he put a smart comment out there or nothing. And how many, this guy could have tweets on a shirt as well, or tweets on, I'm actually going to go look that up. Tweets on a shirt.com. Oh, that's not a website. But he's missing out on a business opportunity. Tweets on a shirt is a website that could exist. And so basically just wanted to show you guys the simpleness around print on demand. So this guy has a Shopify website. Shopify costs like $30 a month. But once you have your Shopify website, you don't have to pay to list products on it. The other way that I would recommend doing this is to use an Etsy store, which is completely free, but it costs 20 cents to list a product for up to 3 months, right? So if it doesn't sell in 3 months, you can relist it. If it does sell, you relist it and get charged 20 cents. Etsy takes almost little to no fees, very little. I think it's like 4% or something like that. And it's just a beautiful thing. Now let's see if you guys have any questions. Here's the really great thing about print on demand. Print on demand is like the only business where you can see a demand for a product that needs to be filled, and you can fill it in an instant. Literally, you can see something that's taking off on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. 5 minutes later, you could have your product ready through Printful, whether it's a t-shirt, a mug, mouse pad, backpack, hacky sack, whatever it is. And then boom, be engaged with the audience and dropping the link in different places, have 10 different accounts, dropping the link everywhere and actually making some sales literally instantly. You can't do that with any other business model. 1,000 Mile Journey says, so no copyright infringement as these are people's ideas, words, pretty sweet. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a copyright lawyer. And take everything I say as a fictional story. I'm not here to tell you what's legal and what's not legal, just how to make money and how to take advantage of opportunities that are around you. I will say that I don't think anyone's coming after you for stealing a quote off of Twitter. You have to sell a good amount of mugs for someone to come after you. You know what I mean? So I'd say if you were successful enough for Donald Trump or Elon Musk to come after you, then you probably made a lot of money already anyways. And I don't think, I really don't think that's a huge deal. Let's see. What were we talking about, Gino? Control plus or minus? What's that all about? If he had the upfront connection to make a custom site instead of Shopify, you eliminate that monthly cost easily. Just takes more setup. Yeah, you could definitely you could save the $30 a month if you set up your own website and didn't have, either paid for it or set it up yourself and didn't have to do it. How much profit did you make in 2019? I don't know offhand. Isn't that spammy? Yeah, it is spammy, but it's Twitter. It's not, it's Twitter. Twitter is so used to so much posts. You could post 1,000 times on Twitter and no one will care. No one will care. I'd rather hire a web developer. At 23,000 likes, it's the opportunity of using those looks for whatever. What's up, Johnny Swag? Yeah, I barely know how to use open broadcast software. This is the very first time that I've ever used it, and I'm actually impressed that I was able to set up multiple screens so that I could like switch from the setup with the screen recording and me in the corner to like this shot, which is the full shot. Um, let's see. What's your opinion on Amazon print on demand? Heard people just piggyback your shirt and price tanking is common. Price tanking is common in any market. Merch by Amazon is good. I can tell you that I make about $1,000 a month on Merch by Amazon with Merch by Amazon and Etsy combined, and that I have two VAs that run it for me. And basically, I do almost nothing. I'm pretty hands off with it, and so I'm confident that if I focused on it and tried hard, I could probably do 3,000 to 5,000 a month profit across both platforms. Someone who is killing it with print on demand that you should look to is RJ Martinez. He goes by RJ Hustles on YouTube and Instagram. WWW Money, I like your name, says, could this be expanded to Amazon? An Amazon link is way better than a custom site. I don't know if the margins would allow. I'm sure you could. You would have a little bit more trouble with the copyright or trademark infringement because Amazon is so protective about their self because they're the ones that are going to get in trouble when they're making the products. And so they shut you down as soon as anyone mentions anything. But I wouldn't do it because if you're corralling the traffic and driving it to your products, why do you want to pay Amazon 15%? Because that's what you're going to have to do if the sale finishes on Amazon's platform. The reason we sell on Amazon is so we can leverage their traffic to make sales. That is literally, it's called a 15% referral fee because we're using their traffic to make money. If you're driving the traffic to Amazon, there's no way you should pay that 15%. So I would never drive traffic to Amazon to sell my own products. If I'm driving traffic to Amazon, it's because I'm selling you someone else's product and making 6% on the affiliate link. It doesn't make any sense to give Amazon 15% of the sale when you drove the traffic. If you have the power to drive the traffic, don't give Amazon 15%. This is the Shure SM7B. Definitely it is. Let me show you. There it is. This shout out to Pro Sound Stage and Lighting because they sent me this microphone and I appreciate it. Do you guys appreciate it? Does it sound good? I think it sounds better than it normally does. Let's see. Yes, so the Good Flip NJ says he did look it up, and it does. Your shipping does have to come out. So I also looked up the shipping. So that estimate of $1 per mug is right. So apparently he's only making $1 for every mug that he sells. So he has to sell 30 mugs a month just to break even on his Shopify site, unless he had a one-time cost to make that site. If anyone wants to do a call-in real quick, give me a call, 209-83 Reezy, if I still remember my own call-in number, and let's see if we can get a call-in on the live show through the new mix board. 209-83 Reezy. Give me a call. Let's see how it goes. Gino says, no lag, clear sound equipment is working great. Thank you. Also, shout out to Nick Nimmin, who helped me to get some of this stuff set up because I was at a loss for figuring this stuff out. Let's see. Daniel says, you can make a video of how you choose the books that are profitable to resell and where we should look for them. I've made over 550 videos. I probably have 50 different videos on that exact topic. Do yourself a favor, go onto my YouTube channel and look at the playlists. There's a playlist called Books. Most, if not all, of the videos I've made that are regarding just selling books are on that playlist. Also, if you don't know the answer to that question, I highly recommend watching or listening to one of the videos I've made. I've done it probably like 4 different times, called How to Sell Books on Amazon. And it's a 1 to a 2 hour long video of me just saying literally every single thing I know about how to sell books on Amazon. And that's it. You're going to know it all after that. Guaranteed, it's like a brain dump from me to you. What is Bryant Townley says, what is the best method of way to source my own customized Brandon goodies? Is Printful the best method starting out? For a small amount of items, Printful is great. So like this beanie that I'm wearing, this thrifter beanie, this came from Printful. If I wanted to sell, hundreds of these, or if I wanted to get more customization options than Printful offers, I would go on Alibaba or Alibaba Express or DHgate, and I would find a Chinese supplier, or I guess you could look American if you want, especially right now. And I would get some samples. I would find out what I liked or negotiate for prices. And then I would get my pieces ordered and shipped to me. Make sure you use an inspection agent. You can pay half up front. And then when the inspection agent, which is from a third party, approves the shipment, you pay the other half and you can get it shipped out to you. Otherwise, that's going to be print on demand. Great, but you're going to pay a little bit more per unit. And like I said, if you want to get a better deal, you need to source directly from a supplier. And also more options. Like, if I wanted to get maybe like a crimp tag on here that was sewn in, or whatever. If I wanted to get flannels made, you can't get flannels off of Printful. I would have to get them made from another supplier. Maybe there is a print-on-demand site that makes them, but maybe I want to get like a clamp tag right here that goes around the edge of this thing, and that's not an option. Or maybe I want to get like glow-in-the-dark buttons or something crazy like that. You would have to find a supplier that can accommodate what you want. So hopefully that answers your question. But starting out, I would say use print on demand unless you know how many you're going to be able to sell. It wouldn't be a good idea to order 100 beanies and then you only sell 3 or 5 to your friends and family, and then you're sitting on 100. Why not sell the first 10 or 20 or even 100 on print on demand? And then once you have an idea of what kind of volume you can actually sell, then you'll be less scared to invest your money into purchasing the product up front and be able to make more on those sales afterwards without risking so much. Do you plan to hold a meeting with Amazon sellers again? Yes, definitely. We're going to do bigger and better. So the last one was 25 people. The next one's going to be at least 100 people. You like that? I could mute it while I cough. How nice is that? If you were to use print on demand to leverage a design for your own brand, will there be any worry of other people stealing it or them taking the rights to it? People can do whatever they want. If it's your design, people can't steal your graphic, right? If you upload it first to the platform, you made it, it's original, that's your graphic. You could always report to the platform and get them kicked off. All of my merch on Etsy, except for the enamel pins, is print on demand. So if you go to my website, reezyresells.com, and you click on the merch, that sends you to my Etsy store, and all of the stuff listed there is from my my Printful link to my Etsy store. Let me see if I can actually get it to show up in the chat here. bit.ly/Reezy merch. Let's see if that works. All right, that might work. Click on that. Let's see. I just clicked on it myself. All right, did work. Cool. It loaded it. So yeah, I just put a link in the live chat. If you click on that, that will take you to my Etsy store, you can see all my products I have up for there. Everything except for the enamel pins is print on demand using Printful. So in the future, maybe when I sell, because I don't sell a ton of merch, I maybe sell like 50 pieces a month or less. When I sell, hundreds of pieces a month or like hundreds of a certain type of shirt or beanie or hat or whatever, then maybe I will go and get, 100 printed and I'll save money. I'll be able, instead of paying $8 a shirt, I can get them for $5 and I can make an extra $3 on every shirt. And I can get, one of the things I really want to do is to make my merch look more official. I want to get real tags made and get them sewn in, and Printful doesn't offer that, right? So in order to do that, you have to have one party who makes the tags. They're like embroidered tags. And then after the shirts are made, you take them to a third party that sews the tags into the shirts for you. Just little added touches that I can't do when I'm using the limited print-on-demand stuff that everyone else has. If you could go back 10 years as a new Amazon seller, knowing what you know now, what would you do? RA, OA, wholesale, books? That's a very good question. You forgot private label. I think private label would probably be one of the best opportunities, but any opportunity 10 years ago was really good. I wish I would have done it on a larger scale, a much larger scale. So I don't really have a ton of input on that, but going back 10 years, let's see, I was in like my 5th year of full-time selling on Amazon. I wish I would have hired more people and would have just thought of it bigger picture. And I wish I would have went into the bulk business back then. I also wish I would have, it's hard because we didn't have the financial stability that we have now, but I wish I would have went around the country and went to a bunch of library sales and just went to library sales all over the country every week. I wish I would have partnered with libraries. There's a lot of stuff I wish I would have done, but I like books. And for some reason it just works with me. I have a very short attention span. So things like private label, it requires a lot of attention and it's expensive to get going. But maybe I'll go with the hybrid answer, is that I wish I would have went harder on books and I wish I would have tried private label more. I tried private label once, failed, got crushed, and never really tried again. So I'll tell that story one day, but today's not that day. How's the coffee gig going? What gig are you talking about? Did I tell you guys I was releasing some coffee? I can't really talk about that yet because it's not fully arranged yet, and I will do it, but I don't want to talk about it yet because it's not fully arranged. So I feel like talking about it like it's a swish already when it hasn't even really been arranged yet is just bad karma. But Reezy coffee coming soon. Do you think drop shipping with an Amazon is a good idea? I actually think drop shipping on Amazon is against terms of service. I could be wrong. I actually don't need to wear headphones. I guess I don't know why. It's fun to hear your own voice through the microphone when you're wearing the headphones, but it's definitely not needed. Somebody give me a call real quick. 209-83 Reezy. 209-83 Reezy. Give me a call and let me answer the next question on the phone line. 209-83 Reezy. Boom. Give me a call. We're going to do the next question on the phone. Hopefully it works out. I've been dying to try out the new phone link through the Mixboard setup. Give me a call. That'd be amazing. If you don't give me a call, that's fine. I get it. You're busy. Let me see if there was any questions from earlier when I was just all up in my screencast. Damn, what happened to Ted Williams? Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think maybe he slipped down the path again. But the person that I know that's a reseller lives near him and sees him. And occasionally, I guess he does record stuff like that for people just over the phone real quick. So we got one. Let's run that back real quick for those of you that didn't get a chance to hear it. Check it out.
Hi, this is Ted Williams, the man with the golden voice, and you're now listening to the Reezy Resells Show. And if you ain't flipping, you slipping.
That's so dope. Here's another one that I got right here. This is from the podcast. You guys might have heard this one too.
You're now listening to the Reezy Resells Podcast. And if you ain't flipping, you slipping.
Oh, we got a call. We out here. How's it going? You're live on the Reezy Resells Show.
Yeah, I just want to ask you, where did you get all your knowledge from? Did somebody mentor you, or you just pick this up as you went
Can
along?
can you run the question one more time, brother?
Yeah, where'd you get your knowledge from? Did somebody mentor you when you first started out, or you just became involved in this through intuition?
So the secret is fortune cookies. No, I'm just kidding. Basically, I started selling full time on Amazon and eBay 15 years ago is when I quit my last job, and I was doing it here and there for a handful of years before then. And back then, there was no YouTube. The iPhone wasn't even out yet. There was no videos about how to do this. There may have been like one book about it that I didn't even know about at the time. But the honest answer is that I just tried and tried and tried this, tried that, didn't work, tried this, tried that, and I made every single mistake possible. So by making mistakes and learning from them, I learned what not to do, and eventually I learned what to do, right? So I didn't have a mentor for online selling. I just made every single mistake possible and then went forward from there. A place that I did have a mentor in is with social media. Gary V was my mentor. So I learned from Gary V by listening to him and by following what he does, watching him, how to, make my own YouTube and run my own Instagram and how to connect with my audience. But for the selling stuff, honestly, I just failed many times, again and again.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your honest answer, and I look forward to listening to you. Thanks for your answer, and have a great day there, Reezy.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it. I wanted to test out the new thing, and now I got to, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wanted to be the first one.
Yeah. Let me know if you need any help in the future, man. I got you.
You got it.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, sir. Bye.
How cool is that, guys? Didn't have to hold the microphone. Didn't have to do this. If you guys have been riding with me, I did 100 podcasts while I held my damn phone up on speakerphone up to the microphone. 100 episodes. Can you guys even believe that? Did I forget to switch it back? I did forget to switch it back, didn't I? I totally forgot to switch it back. Why didn't you guys tell me I was on picture-in-picture mode for like 30 minutes? Where were you guys on that one? Jesus, criminy. This is where having another monitor comes into play. Having a second monitor allows you to see what the audience sees at all times so you don't mess it up. Guys, come on, guys. I thought you guys were my friends. Are you going to let your friends keep it in picture-in-picture mode? You guys all saw my stream key over here for YouTube, probably trying to hijack my broadcast. So, a little update, guys. I'm in the new studio. Let me show you guys. Let me zoom out real quick. So we're in the new studio. It's actually my daughter's, Alyssa's room. She moved out. I don't have everything organized yet. I'm going to get a couch back there. I'm going to get more decorations on the wall. I want to have like a shoot over there and a shoot over there and this shot and a couch behind me with a table to sit down and do in-person interviews. So I do have a lot of plans for this room in this studio. I'm going to start bringing back the live shows, but I do have the Reezy Resells backdrop still. It's actually just behind me over there, and I do plan on maybe using it for some stuff, like if I'm shooting over here, but I don't want you to see that thing over there, I can throw the Reezy Resells backdrop up behind me, or maybe I'll get a green screen and throw that up behind me. I'm not 100% sure. We got the nice little background going on. Check it out. Got the YouTube plaque, got the little Santa Cruz banner, got some artwork that you guys have sent me. Got the All Eyes on Me canvas back there. You guys know how we do. I'm going to bring back the live shows. I'm going to start interviewing some more people, but I need your guys' input. I will bring some skateboards into the mix in the background, just not yet. It's a lot of work moving a bunch of skateboard decks and a lot of holes in the wall. I got to spackle the holes from the other wall that I take them off of. I'm going to bring back the interviews, but I want to interview some top-notch guests. I don't want to just interview the same people that I've been interviewing. I might not interview another reseller ever again. I definitely don't want to interview the same people talking about the same stuff. If that's what you want to listen to, I've done those episodes already. I want to learn just as much as you guys want to learn. And so I want to do, interesting stuff. The last live show that I did interview was with Gary Vee. And so where do I go from there? You know what I mean? Who can I get on the show when I'm like, oh yeah, I did 100 episodes. Gary Vee was the 100th episode. I want you on my show. Who could we get on the show for that? And what kind of quality can we expect? You know what I mean? I want to do more in-person interviews. I want to fly to people and interview them on their place, or have them here and interview them here. One of the interviews that I want to do coming soon is a local kid who is a junior in high school and makes $3,000 to $4,000 a month, not selling, but off of his Spotify streams. So he makes lo-fi music. I don't want to say his name. If you don't know what lo-fi music is, it's probably because you're old like me, but don't worry, it's okay. We'll learn. But basically, he takes other people's music and then he remixes it, and it's called lo-fi music, the way it sounds, the new style. And he has something like 200 or 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, but because his content is other people's content repurposed, YouTube demonetized him and he can't make any money, but he's really good at driving the traffic off of YouTube to Spotify. And it could be SoundCloud, and I'm just saying Spotify. I think it's Spotify, where he makes money off the streams, and he's making like $3,000 to $4,000 a month off of the streams on Spotify. The problem is he's 16. He wants to do the show, but as of now, his manager, which is his mother, is not down for us to talk about the profit or the money that he's making. And unfortunately, that's what my show is about. So I had to tell the young G, look, if we can't talk about the money that you're making, I can't do this interview with you, because that's the inspiring part about it. You know what I mean? So the title for this video would be 16-year-old makes $4,000 a month on Spotify, or something like that. And it's just a story, an interview with a young dude in high school still, who is following his dreams using the internet and making good money doing it, which is a really great story and something that I'm passionate about telling. And so although that guy's not a big character, that fits into the box of type of interviews and content that I want to bring to you guys. So hopefully you guys would like it. Gino, no, look up Lo-Fi, L-O-F-I, Lo-Fi. So I don't want to put his name out there, but if you go to YouTube and type Lo-Fi, you'll find some beats or music. And then if you're not familiar with the music, because it's probably going to be pop songs, go look up the actual version and see the difference or hear the difference. But this person's music sometimes gets more views and plays than the original does. And the original is from some of the top upcoming artists now today. And because he's 16, he has his ear to the ground. So he knows about this stuff, months before old people like me do. So very interesting topic to me. Anybody that is making a living on the internet, especially if they're chasing their dreams, doing it using their talents, that's something I want to hear about. I feel like it's very inspiring, and I would like to bring that to you. Let's see. Betty in Indiana says, you can't top Gary Vee. Yeah, unfortunately, you're probably right. I don't know. But, I do believe I could interview, Joe Rogan, MF CEO, Jonathan Altucher, Pat Flynn, all kinds of big people in social media that I look up to. I would like to be on their show, and I would like to interview them for my show. So mutually beneficial thing that I got going on here. But I'm going to wrap this up. It's dragging on into forever. And I think I might end up cutting this video into 2 pieces so that, because if you're looking up this video, how to make money on Twitter, and then you see that it's 45 minutes long, you're going to be like, good Lord, I'm not watching a 45-minute video on how to make money on Twitter. But if it was 10 minutes, maybe you'd watch it. So just the psychology on video length, you know? And I know you guys as consumers do this because I do the same thing. If I want to look up a video, just right now I was having a problem with my Rodecaster board, and I was like, looked it up on YouTube to try and fix it, and there was one that was 7 minutes long, and then the third one was 45 seconds long, and I very quickly went and watched the one that was 45 seconds long because I don't want to watch a 7-minute video about a 45-second problem. But that's the nature of what happens when you're me and you go live and you just talk and talk and talk and talk. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm going to hit you guys with the outro real quick.
Came from the sewer, but look at us now. Entrepreneurs making moves in the clouds, doing the family proud. Follow the hustle, stop tripping, gotta blast off. If you ain't flipping, then you slipping, get that cash out. Follow the hustle, stop tripping, gotta blast off. If you ain't flipping, then you slipping, get that cash out. Them OGs, follow the hustle, overseas, follow the hustle. Yo, Reezy, tell them to follow the hustle. Them OGs, follow the hustle, overseas, follow the hustle. Yo, Reezy, tell them to follow the hustle.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for watching. Smash the like button. See you guys on the next stream. Peace. Really proud of myself. Didn't mess this up.